Oh my God. Do you hear that? It sounds like a stampede led by a new quarterback. It's the Three Horsemen. What's up,
Let's
everybody?
fucking go.
That was a more mobile stampede, as I was trying to convey that.
Dude, this is big news that we got yesterday out of the Colts camp. And we predicted it.
Glad we did not do an episode Monday morning.
No. Because
Did we lose? Yes.
Sure.
But did we get a good result? Yes.
Maybe. So in our
Yeah.
group chat, I was saying this is the worst case scenario because it was before they announced the change. It was right after the pathetic loss to the Titans. I'm so annoyed. I have to see Titans own the Colts over and over again. Here's the thing: the Titans played like dog shit. They did not look good. And I was reading about it today, and so it's revisionist history. They're like the the Titans ran all over the Colts. No, they fucking didn't. We threw a pick six. That's their only touchdown, and then they fucking kicked a bunch of field goals. They could not move the ball until the fourth quarter when it was kind of over anyway. Like, Derrick Henry was only able to break loose towards the end of the game. Like, it was not him dominating us all day. They looked like shit. And Matt Ryan throws back-to-back.
So did we.
I mean, we look like shit too, but we were marching. And then Matt Ryan throws back-to-back interceptions on strong drives to effectively ruin the goddamn game. Michael Pittman fumbles late. That fucks it up too. A brutal game.
That was a bummer when my boy Michael Pittman fumbled.
Yeah, he fumbled the
I
bag.
think what pissed me off most about that pick six was that it was right after that no call on the face mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we were hurried up and, we were trying to get yards because we were kind of on the edge of field goal range. And it's like, if they just call that penalty, none of that happens.
And then on the other side, they call a face mask that didn't
happen.
Oh, my God.
That's 30 yards.
Infuriating.
I got to be honest. That really pissed me right off.
It really got in there.
I was in a pretty good mood Sunday. The Colts loss did not really fall. I don't know why I woke up in a pretty good mood. I was just in a good mood Sunday for some reason. But the Colts loss did. I think it's because I hit that Pacers bet on Saturday or whatever. But
that'll do it.
I felt pretty good. And I just kind of felt in my heart of hearts the Colts were going to blow it. I don't know why I felt it, but they really did. Derrick Henry had 30 carries.
Yeah.
For 128 yards.
Yep.
So, that's what? 4.3 yards.
It's a little over
carry.
4.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good game, but it wasn't.
But it was not. If you watched that game, which we all
dominant
did,
throughout,
it did not look dominant. It was not like he was fucking owning us all day. Right. At the very end, yes. It was already over, though. It was done.
Here's another stat, though. And people were like, they couldn't run the ball with Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor ran the ball 10 times for 58 yards. That's 5.8 yards a carry. He actually did pretty well. They just did not give him the ball enough.
Yeah.
And,
well, that's like the downfall of that, the hurry up offense, where it seemed like that's the only way that Matt Ryan could be effective, is that you just got to keep whoever's out there.
Yeah.
And so
Hines kept getting looks.
Yeah.
Paris Campbell, goddamn. It was the Paris Campbell show. It felt like they were trying to force that too, but I mean,
Frank bet the over on Campbell.
Yeah,
that's what's going to come out. I'm not reporting this, but
10 receptions for 70 yards and a touchdown for old Paris Campbell.
Great touchdown. That part was cool. That was a fun part of the game.
The only Paris I like. Keep me out of Paris, France, but Paris Campbell, you're all right, brother.
You'll be in there.
No, I hate. Well, maybe if he'll let me.
Tim wants one night in Paris.
Yeah.
Campbell.
Yeah, I'm gonna crack them open like a can of soup.
Oh my god!
Good.
There we go.
Yeah. So he played well. Our kicker or our punter was terrible yesterday.
Terrible, dude.
Dog shit.
Hack.
What
he is a fucking hack.
Send the bitch to the glue factory. I say the kicker's out. Matt Ryan did get sent to the motherfucking glue factory for real.
Finally.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, the pick six was truly. I know it was miscommunication, but that's still on the court. I don't know. You throw a pick six, it's on you, dog.
Yeah, it's on the Colts. It's on the. I mean, it was miscommunication on that one, and then the other one.
The other one's fully his fault.
Yeah.
No, the other one was full. The miscommunication was, I guess that
Paris
guy's
Campbell.
on our team.
Oh, I forgot what the jerseys were.
The second pick
that
was an atrocious throw. He should have looked to his left. He just didn't because he's, a dumbass. And we're marching. It's a 3rd and short, which is our kryptonite. And he fucking throws an interception at a brutal time, gives them another 3 points. They scored 10 points off of turnovers. Guess what? We lost by 9 fucking points.
9 points.
And also that pick 6 is at least a 10-point swing. It's just brutal, man, watching them do shit like that. And the tone was bad. I was depressed the rest of the day, but I was texting you guys that the biggest concern I had was nothing was going to change because Matt Ryan played just well enough to where they're going to keep him. We lost to the Titans. Our record is still 3-3-1. It's not out of the question that we still win the division, but so I figured nothing changes. Nobody's going to lose their job. And then seeing that headline, Sam Ehlinger, QB1. Woo!
Pretty cool.
Baby. We were talking about him all preseason. People thought it was a joke. Ain't nothing funny about this show.
I've been serious the whole time.
The thing is, the Colts have to win 10 more games to get in the playoffs, I feel like. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You think the Titans are going to win 12 games?
No, the Titans are not going to fucking win 12.
The Titans can still win the division and have a worse record than the Colts.
No, they can't.
What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, they can't. If they swept us in the division and have all the division wins, they still win the division.
No,
right? That's how you
no,
win.
No. It starts with the record. Then
if we tied them, then yes. If we tie their record, then yes.
Yes, we have to do one better.
I'd like to see the Colts get 10 more wins.
I mean, yeah, sure. And they will. Listen, I'm not even worried about.
I mean, I think they can get to 10 because they have.
I think they will.
So they have the Commanders next week, which is winnable. They have the Steelers and they have the Texans. So that's There's 3 where we probably should be favored.
6-3-1.
Yeah. They could beat
then we need
Giants.
4 more. They could beat the Giants.
Giants are kind of like us. Like they win weird.
Raiders and Pats could go either way because I can't tell if they're good or bad.
Patriots.
We got to talk about this game. We got to talk about last night's game too, real fast. I mean, because that was big. I was getting very mad with how people are talking about the Pats, specifically Bill Simmons, who's obviously
friend of the show.
That's like his fucking Colts. He's a homer for them. He hates the Colts. Like he's been talking relentless shit about the Colts all season about how we're the worst team with a winning record or whatever. But
we'd still love to have him on if he's
sure.
If you're listening, Bill.
Yeah, Simmons, I'd love to have you on and call you a little bitch.
Yeah. But he's such a fucking homer for the Pats.
That's not how we get guests.
The Pats were favored 8.5 points last night. And
I almost took the Bears money line. There was something.
I almost did too. I did take the Bears. I did take the Bears money. Actually, I did take the Bears money line with. I got talked into this at Canal Bar last night. This dude was like, the Bulls were down 19 points. And the Bears were up, I think, 3 points. And we were talking about how it's weird that both teams are playing Boston teams right now. And he was like, dude, I bet the Bulls and the Bears to win. And I didn't realize he didn't mean a parlay, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put a couple bucks on that. So I put $2 on it. And it was as a parlay. I could not believe it worked out.
Oh, you bet it like live during the game?
Back?
So you probably got great
Bulls
odds.
came back and won by like 15. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
it hit. And it was I full disclosure, I did cash out because I did not there was always when Zappy came in and started and immediately scored 2 touchdowns on the Bears. I was like, okay, this might have been, we've had our fun.
What did you cash out at?
So I cashed out. It was I only stood to win like $5 more if I kept the bet going. I think I cashed out and made like $30.
That's great.
Oh, that's
on $2. It's not bad for a crazy bet.
Swimming
like
in it.
Yeah.
Zippy, zappy, zoppy. Has anyone done that?
I don't think they have.
I think you're breaking ground, Timbo.
Pretty good.
That's his improv troupe. That would be a good Boston improv troupe.
Dang, so we could this season we could get Sam Ehlinger versus Taylor Heineke. And Sam Ehlinger versus Bailey Zappi.
Yes.
What do you mean?
And Sam Ehlinger versus Kenny Pickett These fucking quarterback battles are going to be
Yeah,
insane.
dude.
These are things that are happening. These are all going to happen. It's not like we could get it. That is going to happen.
Well, someone could get hurt.
Zappy Mac Jones thing is set
what's
in
up
stone.
with that? I don't know anything about it.
So I watched the game in full last night. Went to our old piss hole to watch it, the Canal Bar, my favorite bar in New York.
Heard of it?
Great vibes. It was just me and our friend of the show, Mike Babrinskoy, for the first half of the game. And then Ashley Hamilton showed up. It was a good time. We watched the entire game, but the first 3 series, Mac Jones just didn't do anything. Like maybe it was the third series that Zappy came. I know that they went 3 and out back-to-back drives to open the game. I can't remember if the third drive. I think Mac Jones might have thrown a pick on the third drive, actually. And then
yes, he did. That was a great catch too.
It was a great catch. Bears defense really looked good yesterday. They were getting a lot of pressure on. They made some huge plays, some big picks. And then Zappy comes in, and in 4 plays, 4 for 4 touchdown pass. Beautiful deep ball. The touchdown was a deep ball where a guy catches it, falls to the ground, and then rolls into the end zone. Or he jumps up. It was a crazy play. Then off of I can't remember if it was a fumble or a pick that the Bears turned it over from. He throws like another 30 or 40 yard bomb, caught Ramondre Stevenson touchdown. So it looked like, oh great, it's gonna be Zappy comes in, scores 2 touchdowns in 6 plays in like a total of like 2 minutes. And you're like, okay, this game is over. The Bears are gonna fucking blow this, and then they just dominated the rest of the game. I don't think the Pats even scored in the second half. It was crazy.
Good win for Eberflus. Good for him. Old coach, he's having a real tough time.
Sure.
Yeah, nice little feather in the cap. I
told all the Chicago boys that he was gonna suck dick, and it turns out I was kind of right.
I mean, it's just tough having a defensive coach as your head coach.
Yeah.
It's tough having an offensive coach as your head coach too, it seems like.
You can't say
it seems like it's tough to be a head coach.
No, it's pretty fucking easy. This is what you do.
How do you do it,
Tim?
Go
in, you run the ball on first down every time. You throw the ball the rest of the game. You go first down, run.
Yeah.
And then if you don't get a first down, you keep throwing it to your different receivers. And then if you get a first down, got to run that ball again.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't,
do you think other coaches would catch on?
No,
you'd think they would, but they'd go, wait, well, he's run it every time on first down.
Right.
Yeah, he's trying
to trick us
again.
this time. He's due for a pass, and every time you get him like that,
it's the always throw rock of football.
Yep. He's surely must throw paper now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit him with scissors.
And there's going to be a guy. They're going to have their guys way out deep. You're going to be at your own 20-yard line. They're going to have guys way out deep because they're like, this motherfucker's going to air it out. He ain't running this ball.
Yep, no way.
And then zippy zappy zop, fucking your boys in the end zone. Running.
So it's a design quarterback run.
Well, whoever your boy is.
Yeah, whoever you pick.
Oh, I thought you were saying Blaine Zappi was your boy.
No, I'm just zippy zapping it.
Connor. So that's for anyone.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, anybody can have zippy zappy zappy.
Yeah, and that's how football works.
Yeah, pretty simple sport. I mean, I can't believe these idiots can't get it.
I think we just figured out sports analysis. I think we did it.
Yeah. Well, I did not watch much of the Bears game. I thought the Pacers were going to come back against the 76ers, and then they didn't. So
my buddy Max texted me at the beginning of the game that he put down a Tyrese Halliburton 10 rebounds and Sixers lose, and he's a huge Sixers fan, and he was like, he's like pissed off at them, I think. And it was like the Pacers were keeping like up in the first quarter, and I texted him, I was like, dude, the Pacers have a lot of fun talent. They might not win a game this season. It is
right.
I mean, they already won one.
Well, I mean, like the rest of the season.
But they're not. I don't think they get over 30 wins.
And I don't give a shit.
They'll be fun.
Yeah.
They're like good players do cool shit. It's not like we have like a good center who's just getting like 20 rebounds a game.
It's more fun to watch than the fucking Colts. I like watching Benedict Mathurin fucking go out there in the second half, get 18 points.
I almost won $250 on the Pacers game last night because I put, I think, $1 down on it, and it was like I was 2 Benedict Mathurin threes away from hitting it because everything else hit. It was like rebounds for Joel and threes for Harden or something like that, and Tyrese to hit his over on points and Benedict to hit over on points. Benedict didn't hit over on points or threes, but if he had hit the threes, then the points would have gone over. He was short by a point, at least for my bet.
Oh, he was? Because he hit over on points on mine, but I missed it by one Tyrese Maxey rebound.
Damn. This is why I didn't copy your bet, because guards getting rebounds is never. I hate watching for that.
Well, and that's that's the hardest thing to watch and predict.
Got 2 in the first half.
How many did you need him to get? 3 or 4?
3.
He said, "I'm stopping right there.
I've done my job."
And now I'm out of free bets, so I can't bet for a while.
I bet FanDuel texted him at halftime and said, "Look, this guy's
hey, this
close.
Piece of shit has had it too good for too long."
Yeah, that's right. He's hit 2 parlays in the last 3 weeks. You can't let him do it again. But the Colts game was boring. Colts game sucked.
It was truly terrible.
Boring. It was sucked in it boring.
But I think that this Ehlinger thing, it's going to breathe some life into us.
I hope so.
I mean, we'll see better plays. Like, because I think the last 2 weeks showed like Matt Ryan at his best is like a bunch of 5-yard completions, which is just fucking
boring. He truly cannot move. Like, he's not. He was so not mobile. That's the thing on that 3rd and 3 interception he threw. That's where a guy like Sam Ehlinger will come in handy, because he could run for those yards. Last night, watching Justin Fields pick up big yardage gains when they needed it the most with his legs, and it's like, obviously you don't always want that, but it's nice to have it as an option here and there. Like and when you have a line, I was reading a bunch of tweets yesterday where people were pissed off and they were like, we spent all this fucking money on Matt Ryan for 2 years and now we're putting in a guy who shouldn't even be in the league or whatever. And I think this dude could be exactly. We have a bad offensive line right now, and the only cure for that is more cowbell, baby. We need somebody who can move.
And here's the thing: if he loses every single game, then we get a quarterback.
Exactly.
Like,
yes. Yes.
And this is a quarterback-heavy draft as well.
And so even if we wind up at like 5, we can
draft
still
2 quarterbacks.
I love how everyone was like, everyone's like, he was great, and he was great in preseason. I'm like, yeah, he's against the 3rd string defenses for like all the teams. But then I was like,
against the 8th graders.
But then I'm like watching, I was watching the Detroit Lions preseason shit for Hard Knocks, and their quarterbacks were throwing interceptions left and right. So maybe he is good. I don't know.
The other thing is, like, I mean, it's still in the moment. He needs to show up, and he, like, yes, he was playing in 3rd string. Did he make a mistake? No. Like, he looked incredible. Right. So
and it's also like he's also playing with a 3rd string offensive line. Not that our 1st string is really fucking killing it. And he's also with, the 3rd string receivers. True. So it's like, maybe that difference kind of gets made up by better talent. I mean, we just don't know.
Interesting this week to put a little money on Strawn, because they had a connection partially. I mean, that's who he was throwing to, but it could be that it's Strawn comes up big.
I mean, I like some more deep balls for Mr. Pierce. Some jump balls on the sideline.
This is the problem with Ehlinger, is we don't know about his like the one big knock on him from everybody was like, he doesn't have an NFL arm, and who knows?
We're gonna see.
He's been working on it. He tried to
take the over on pass interference.
That's what people were saying on the old Twitter.
It's like, bro, first of all, get off of Twitter and get onto the internet. People are talking about how Matt Ryan sucks. I meant to say YouTube.
Get off Twitter. Get on to the desktop version of Twitter.
But Shaquille Leonard should be back this week.
Ooh.
Should be. He was cleared to play last week, but he just didn't want to go. And
he got outvoted.
He was sleepy.
as a man with nose surgery, I understand not wanting to get bashed in the face immediately. Dude, after I got my nose surgery, I was like, if I get fucking jumped and punched in the face within the first week of taking these bandages off my face, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Was that on the table? Were you at risk of being punched in the face?
Well, yeah,
did you owe some people
You've been
money?
around Tim for longer than 10
you walk
minutes?
around, you get jumped on the street, you know me.
Well, I mean, it's surprising how little Tim has gotten punched in the face, to be honest.
I've gotten punched in the face a ton of times, brother. Also,
I know, and it should be more.
Yep.
Is what I'm saying.
Also, I'm a target. You see a guy like me walking down the street, I scream money. So
yep, that's true.
No,
yeah, you do. You just scream money in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You have to come jack me in the nose and take my fucking stack, you know?
True.
Quiddy Pay should be back, I think, this week, maybe.
Can we talk about it? So it was what, 2 weeks ago they announced that Ehlinger was in the number 2 spot, right? Was it 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago? I can't remember. What do we know anything about what Connor? You're in Indy. What happened?
What happened?
What was happening in these practices?
You know, the word I get on the street as I'm, walk with my little dog is that Nick Foles, we know, Super Bowl MVP, but I think more importantly, big fat donger. Sure. And I think it's just hanging a little too low now, and it's just hurting his play. Yeah. You get older, everything sags, and I think over Ehlinger he's got a real nice tight body, and it's just better for that position.
Pause for a second. I do think that
I think your mic might be low. You're sounding a little quiet.
Oh, well, I am sitting far away from it. Can you hear me better now?
I can.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Yeah, I heard that Foles sprained his penis because he tripped on it in practice and wasn't able to play. It was a grade 2 sprain.
He tore the ACL of his penis.
Yeah, separated the balls from his shaft, and then
talk about being the physical therapist for that one.
I think they should have put an Ehlinger at the end of the game yesterday. I know,
man.
Because I think they should have done it, but
it would have been exciting.
That's what my dad was calling for. My dad was calling for Ehlinger.
I wanted that too, man. I really did. It's kind of tough when when we were down 9, it's like, why not?
Yeah.
But before that, it's tough because Matt Ryan did lead. He's led multiple comebacks in the fourth quarter for us to win. It's the only way we know how to win. But when you're down 9 and there's no chance, throw Ehlinger in there. See what he's gonna do. Let him have a couple reps.
Sick. If the Colts get a touchdown in the first quarter of this game.
Oh my God! Imagine a first drive getting any kind of points.
Yeah, that'd
first
be wild.
downs or momentum.
Yeah, getting like 3 first downs in the first drive. What about that?
I feel like we were cheating. That's what I don't
think.
Like.
I don't think Frank likes the players to get too big for their britches. I think he likes them to be a little bit like, oh fuck, we really got to come back now. That's what Frank likes because he doesn't.
He's
want
like,
them.
Bitch, be humble. He sings that song.
Sit down. Okay.
Sit down. Okay. Be humble. I am.
Okay. I'm gonna be humble.
As soon as the players say I am, he puts them in. But yeah, so Taylor Heineke, Sam Ehlinger,
love it.
This is the game of the week.
Is that right?
It's at 4:25 on Fox.
We got a 4:25 game.
Hell yeah, we did.
On Fox, it's Fox's game of the week.
This was supposed to be the Carson Wentz revenge game.
I might watch that game at Turkey's Nest, baby.
I mean, you can come over to my house and we can watch it on my projector.
Ooh.
Yeah, I might do that. I got to feel it out.
Yeah, I might fly in
that day too. I did not know. And the Bears play at 1, so I could go from Canal Bar to could be a fun little day. Then I got a 10 o'clock set at the cellar that I will probably
fans email into the show and say what you want Tom to do with this day on Sunday.
And also tell us how do you watch the Colts fucking suck?
Do you scroll through stream after stream after stream to find one that will actually work for the game?
Yeah, that's been brutal this year, man. The streams are worse than ever. I finally found one after I had to miss the first 2 drives because I could not find a goddamn stream, and then I found one, and it worked the whole game, which was rare. Actually, it gave me. They kind of let me. Some of the streams try to save you some heartache, and right before the Pittman fumble, my stream cut out. And I was like, you know what? That's probably for the best, and I just watched the rest of it through Twitter.
I always just hate when I like get a text from one of you guys when you're like ahead of me, and I'm like, not gonna look at it. I don't want to know if it's good or bad.
I'm now on Team Tim, where I kind of like the spoilers a little bit because they're usually
it's awesome
good.
when it's tight.
I try to stay away from the spoilers. Like I always have ESPN going on my phone, you know, but I always have it I always have it one down so I can't see the Colts. I can only see all the other scores. Because I know I'm way behind the ESPN by a lot. Now, in the power rankings this week, the Washington Commanders are 21 and the Colts are 22. So in here could be a massive flip-flop for us.
Move up the
into the 21 spot.
Could be big for us.
Yeah.
We need to dominate this week. Like, we got to show the league that we're for real, because it's really bumming me out watching this fucking team just suck. And it's nice to have something to be excited about, because truly watching that last game, knowing that we have the Commanders next, and I wish Carson Wentz was playing just because it would be fun to have that matchup. Matt Ryan versus Carson Wentz and the fucking...
Who will throw more interceptions?
Who will look fucking worse and who will, look like a worse acquisition. But now there's at least like something to be excited about. Having some new life in the offense, giving a young guy a shot. And who knows, maybe we'll get a little luck. Maybe we have a secret little Tom Brady on our hands. Be
nice. I mean, we have a secret Tom Brady on this show. No one don't say anything.
That's true. Connor, he's really good, actually.
Pretty good at football.
But the other thing is he's a 6th-round pick. If he sucks, he sucks. It's not like, it's like he's a 6. But they said in practice he's been looking really, really good.
Yeah. He has to have earned the job. Like, there's no way that they're just like, fuck it. Like, I can't imagine that.
I mean, because I would assume they'd put Foles in before him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He must have proven something to them. And look, we're going to find out. I am going to put money on. I'm not going to make my bet yet, but as a side bet for sure, I'm going to bet on Sam Ehlinger blowing the fuck up. God damn. I had a bet last night that was so fucking close. It was so stupid. I only needed Ramondre to run like 20 more yards. But I bet this was the smartest bet I've ever made. It was Justin Fields over yards, Mac Jones under yards, and then it was Bears to cover 8 points, which they did obviously easy. It was not even close to a problem. They were +8 or whatever when I bet it. And there was another one. Oh, yeah, Ramondre to score a touchdown, which he did. And then I just needed Ramondre to hit his over on yards. That was it. And everything hit. The best part of that bet was Mac Jones under passing yards. He ended with 13 yards. And for a while, he had -1 yards. It was very stupid. And then he got pulled. And I knew that was going to happen. It was great. I looked like a genius until it did not hit because of Ramondre's yards.
Ramondre.
Oh, and Ramondre, it's one of those fucking annoying things where it's like, if it was all-purpose yards, I think he would have hit. It's that because they kept
had to be rushing.
It's just pure rushing that fucks me. It's why I don't bet on JT's yards ever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hopefully we'll fucking give him the ball more now.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably run under center now with Mac Jones, with Sam Ehlinger. They'll probably run it under center because he doesn't need the extra space because he can't move.
True.
Yeah, he could actually roll out on a play action.
Dude.
So it's like they'll probably run it, and JT likes to run under center any better because he can get a bigger head of steam going forward. I heard them say as I was watching the game on Sunday. Inside tips I get at my home.
We've had James Lofton on both the last 2 games, and I think he does a great job. I never noticed it before, but I really like him as an announcer. He did one thing that I liked where they showed one of his old clips because Frank Reich used to throw to him when they were both playing for the Bills. And when they usually play like clips of the the announcer, they're like, oh, who's that guy? Or, like the guy will try to like make fun of himself. James Lofton was just like, man, that guy looks great. Put him in now.
I like that.
Hell yeah, dude.
I took that big sip
Advocate
of
for yourself.
I took that big sip of water, and when you said I like James Lofton, if I had like an extra computer, I would have done a spit take all over my computer. I thought it would have been pretty funny. Just a little heads up to what I was.
We need to get you an extra computer for the show.
Yeah. So if you want to buy Tim an extra computer, Venmo at
Tim. You can write it off.
Yeah. Sign up for the Patreon at patreon.com/greathangpod or whatever. And let's get me another computer. So I
guess we need a few more listeners before we can get a Patreon, huh?
Yeah, we don't have
or the offer's still open, $100 to be added to the group chat.
Yes, I can't believe nobody took us up on that. I'm getting texts. Yeah. Here's another thing. I'm getting texts from people who listen to the show, and yes, they are my good friends who I adore. Send over the hundo.
Yeah.
If you're going to text me about the podcast.
Yeah.
Did we hear anything from our Cincinnati friends who suck?
They have stayed sadly silent. I think they were probably celebrating the fact that their team was very good this week. While our team
we cried into our chili. Ooh.
I was right about that. I said that Jamar Chase was going to pop off.
He did.
Joe Burrow almost had 500 yards passing.
Yep. Ashley Hamilton left him on the bench playing against me. I get my second win of our fantasy season. Big news for your boy.
Wow.
I've been
Shane Torres didn't start a quarterback or a tight end, and I still only beat him by 4 points.
Ashley forgot to start a running back. She did start a quarterback, but she was down like 50 points though. There's no way she would have won. I fucking kicked ass this week.
I remembered to start everyone and lost badly.
I definitely lost bad in my Yahoo league where I have mostly Colts on my team.
Damn it, I was Graham's first win.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night. He was there too.
That fucking sucks.
That's what you get.
It's so funny because going into the season, like we looked at those teams and I was like, Graham and Tommy are going to run the fucking league. It's going to be nasty. Graham's team, Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase, and then a bunch of other great. I can't remember who else he had, but I was like, "Oh, this team is nasty," and they have been terrible. It's very funny, but Jamar finally popped up. I mean, Cooper Kupp is just in the middle of a dog shit offense, but he's still producing.
Yeah, that team's just bad. I mean, that whole division's stinky.
Yeah, stinky. Although they've got a new running back coming back off the IR, from what I understand, that they're pretty excited about. No, it's a different guy. It's a young guy. I can't remember his name. He hasn't played yet, but they said he's going to be big when he gets in. So I thought about picking him up off the waiver wires, but I'm going to leave that offense alone. I don't think.
How do I know if I get a guy off the waiver wire?
He'll just pop up on Wednesday.
Yeah, trying to get a new quarterback because mine is out.
Oh, who's your quarterback? Carson
Ryan.
Oh, I forgot you spent like $7 on Matt Ryan.
Yeah. Was it worth it, Tim?
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up Sam Ehlinger.
I already placed a waiver claim on him, so we'll see if I get him.
God
I need to do that too. Let's all.
I did
Sam
that in all my leagues. Just because
I can't believe I didn't think to do that already. I'm a dumbass. I knew there was something I meant to do yesterday.
Let's see. Did you win this week, Connor?
Yeah, I win every week.
Oh, then I'll probably get him if you win all the time.
That's true. Does that affect your waiver shit?
I don't know how it works.
I never understand waiver shit.
Yeah, I think if you're bad, you get priority on the waiver wire.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that's good.
Well, that's bullshit.
Oh yeah, Connor's 6-1.
I mean, my team's really bad too. Your team's better than mine, so I should go for it. I'm gonna put a waiver in for him too.
Don't do it.
I'm going to. I need him more than you guys do.
Let's all do it to make him feel loved.
I don't have a quarterback. I need him 100. I need him. I don't have.
I also need a quarterback. I think I have Matt
Daniel Jones.
I have Tua Tagovailoa. He did a good job.
He's fine.
He's the flying Hawaiian. He's playing Detroit this week. Detroit's terrible.
Yeah,
I'll trade you Derek Carr.
Derek Carr's pretty good.
All right, I'm looking up Sam Ehlinger.
I'll trade you Sam Ehlinger when I get him.
Boop. I think I'm going to get him because I have my team's 2 and 5.
But you won this week, didn't you?
Yeah, so
then I think I
none of
will
your
get
fucking business.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't understand how divisional series works, but I think I understand how the waiver wire works, and I actually probably don't.
So let's read what Yahoo has to say about Sam Ehlinger. What do they think? They think he's going to get 14 points.
That's good.
Disrespectful.
That's
better than Matt
disrespectful.
Ryan.
That is very disrespectful. I don't like it at all.
I bet he gets a rushing touchdown.
I bet he does too. I bet
he gets 3. I bet he gets 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, and 3 passing touchdowns too.
1 sneak, 1 10-yard, and 1 65-yard rushing touchdown.
I wonder if they have an over-under on this game yet. I bet it's like 22 points.
Yeah. My team is going to be fucking terrible, dude. I'm going to have, if I get him, that would be him, Jonathan Taylor, and fucking Pittman all starting on my team.
Well, this offense is about to pop.
Team.
Yeah, this is not.
You don't
good.
have Pittman. I have Pittman.
No, this is in my.
He's talking about a different league, dog.
Oh, I'm talking about.
It's not all about you.
Yeah.
I was about to say I have Pittman in all my damn leagues.
Well, that's why your team is bad because
he's only
popped off twice.
The over-under on this game is 40.
Wow. That might be a fun little under bet.
Under.
Your boy's going over. You know me. I don't ever bet the under. I think betting the under is pessimistic. I'll always bet the over on everything.
Yep.
That's why Vegas loves you.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give
That's
a
what I'm
shit.
saying,
Fuck
dude. You
that.
got to bet these unders on Mac Jones passing yards. Too late now.
Mac Jones can get under me.
Yeah, it'd be great if you can get a line on that now.
I couldn't believe it was even on there. And then when he came out to start, I was like, oh, this is insane. And they had him for 200 yards. It was nuts.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to drop Deion Jackson for our boy, Sam Ehlinger.
God damn it. This is going to fuck me. If I don't get Sam Ehlinger, I'm fucking done.
We have to kill ourselves a lot this season, Tim.
I know.
No, it's only Tim. I never make that
also
proclamation.
said I would kill myself. Yeah. And it's happened now multiple times where I should. But the fact that they put Sam Ehlinger in.
I feel like we're going to get Final Destination on our trip to
Probably.
LA.
Oh, yeah.
We've claimed that we were going to kill ourselves so many times.
Dang, this podcast with just me is going to be really boring.
It's going to be all Connor's law advice. Connor's law.
Just imagine me talking about football for an hour alone.
Speaking of, play the song. Do we have any questions for Connor?
Oh, let me grab my phone. Hold on.
Connor, before we get into your law advice, do you have any free advice you'd like to give out before the questions?
No, I have no advice of any kind. Especially not legal because I'm not an attorney.
Oh, when are you going to be an attorney? Because I'm pretty sure you are one now, according to what I've heard.
Yeah.
No, if everything goes well, I would be licensed in wherever state I end up practicing in about a year. Because I'll graduate in May and then take the bar in July.
Yeah, I've been off the bar for about a week and a half now.
Ooh.
Shut the hell up.
That's why this is all looking thin today. So I'm not.
That's thin
for me.
Good. I'm happy for you.
I'm not bloated with water weight and loser juice.
What the hell is this thing?
I've been so full of loser juice lately, boys. I gotta get it.
You've been going to Jacksonville?
I gotta wring it out of my system. Tom, we should go to Jacksonville for one of our shows.
Yeah, let's drive all the way south
we'll go Columbus to Jacksonville,
to
then
Jacksonville,
back up to Chicago.
We're selling some tickets already. Some people have hit me up about all the shows. It's fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. By the way, if you're in Columbus, Ohio, Chicago, Illinois, Omaha, or Salt Lake City, come out to see a show. There's posters on both of our Instagrams and social media. You can see where we're going. And this show in Columbus is a Don't Tell comedy show. So
I made a poster.
There it is. Let's go to a little segment.
Connor's professional law advice. He'll represent you if you're nice. He passed the bar, so don't you wait. He can practice law in any state. He believes in justice for all. He'd even represent Rachel Dolezal. It's Connor's Legal Corner.
All right, it's Connor's legal corner. Do we have any questions for Connor this week?
I got a question here from Anonymous. It says, Connor, if I hit an illegal immigrant with my car, does it still count as murder?
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
Like legally or like morally?
Yeah, like legally, since the person's not from this country, does it still? And if he kills a guy with his car, is it still murder?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, you got this from a one anonymous.
Yeah, I think it's somebody who lives in the Southwest.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think it's somebody who lives in your apartment.
Micah did not ask if she hits a guy with a car and they're an illegal immigrant if it's murder. And the cat did not ask that either. So I don't know who it could have been. Connor?
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm not listeners.
I'm not a lawyer.
That was Connor's legal corner. Connor can answer all of your legal questions because he is a practicing lawyer in every state.
It's hard. It's hard to have a very Colt-centric podcast when the game sucks so bad.
Yeah. Should we name our studs and all that shit?
Yeah. I mean, I already said my glue factory guy was a punter Hawk.
Yeah, he was bad. I mean, I might go with the same guy I went with last week because he fucking sucked too. How do you say his name?
Faison?
Fajitas.
Faheman.
He was terrible.
Connor?
Bad.
Yeah, I mean, I got to give it to, I guess this will be the final glue factory of the year for Matt Ryan.
Yeah, put him down.
Yeah. He's been shot in the face. He broke his leg on the track and they walked out and shot him right in the fucking head. I watched that happen once. It was really fucked up. And he's dead now. And his children and his wife are widowed or whatever. And
yep.
Here's the fucking fucked up part about Carson Wentz. His glue's not even sticky. Try to put the glue on, like, you try to like make a little glue thing.
It doesn't even get you high either.
Guys holding a football slips right out.
You mean Matt? Sticky. You mean Matt Ryan? You said Carson Wentz.
Said Carson Wentz.
Oh, I
same guy.
Matt Ryan. I'm looking at the thing, and Carson Wentz's picture's right up on the deal.
It's on your wall.
This was a change between quarterback. Have you guys seen that meme where it's like the heavy set guy and he's like trying to show a progress pic and it's just him further away from the camera? That is what the Colts did. That was the change they made from Carson Wentz to Matt Ryan. It was not good. I still like Matt Ryan more than I like Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was a piece of shit, but
yeah, at least Matt Ryan wasn't throwing left-handed passes.
Yes. Right. Thank you. Never trust.
I mean, Carson Wentz was more interesting to watch because it was like impressive how he could fuck it up. Like, has anyone else ever thrown an interception on a shuffle pass?
Right. Yeah, I forgot about that. God, what a fucking asshole.
Who was stud of the week? I'm gonna go Paris Campbell this week.
Yeah, I mean, he our defense did look pretty good for a lot of the game, though.
Yeah,
like Buck.
Grover Stewart looked great as always.
Grover Stewart played he's really
killing it.
Yeah, it's hard not to give it to Paris Campbell though. He was nasty. Hines had some actually great fucking plays this week. They finally figured out what to do with him. It felt like a little bit. It took the Deion Jackson game because he had a couple catches where they were short, but then he's so fucking fast. Once he gets vertical, it's fun to watch. But
I mean, a lot of it comes down to him catching it first, though.
Yes.
Like he dropped a couple of those.
I know. Well, that's what happened the week before, or 2 weeks before, or whatever. No, yeah, it's not. It's not fun to watch this team play the game of football.
Maybe it'll be good with Sam Ehlinger, though. They'll get in there, they'll mix it up.
Yeah,
you got a nice strapping guy, Pause. I gotta put a pause on my damn self.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I just claimed in our league Sam Ehlinger. Let's see.
Gonna fuck me.
He's gonna be that guy that like wins people leagues this year.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I think even though I am 2-5 4, 2-5.
Wow, that's not good.
I'm 3rd of 4 in my division. I'm a lot like
That's
the
pretty
Colts right
good.
now. I guess I'm more like the Jaguars, but you know, God,
I'm second in my division behind Connor.
Man, football sucks. We should have never done all this.
That was the gamble you take.
I mean,
no,
the
gamble I took was the gamble I took was putting $50 on the Colts to win the Super Bowl, and that cash out is down to $7 now. So I'm gonna double down on it.
Well, if they win 10 games, it'll go way up. But
if they win 10 games, it'll win me my 50 back because I get $5 for every game they win.
We could just transfer. We could just switch it over to do the Pacers now if you guys want. I mean, they suck too. Just do that.
Just 2 months in. It's like,
let's find a local rugby squad.
Yeah, the Indian Palas.
Let's find a girls' cricket
guys on that team
to root for it.
Tyrese Halliburton is so fucking good. Benedict Mathurin is so good, but the Pacers can't get open. They suck. I think they'll be better with Miles Turner, but they still suck.
Yeah, they suck.
But it's all right. Well,
I don't mind. I like watching. The thing is, they were supposed to suck. They're allowed to suck.
Yes.
I don't give a shit if they suck. I like them, and at least how are they more fun to watch lose than the Colts are to watch win? Like, it doesn't make any sense. This whole show is drunk.
Hey, don't say that. That offends me.
Oh yeah, Connor's sober.
Sorry, Connor. God, I'm
2-5 in
maybe
if you gave a little
leagues.
bit better, advice to our listeners who may or may not be hunting illegal immigrants with their cars.
Wow, Mike is hunting illegal immigrants with their cars.
Micah.
I didn't know Micah had a car.
She doesn't. That's why I don't think it's her. It was in our emails. It said anonymous. I don't know who sent it. Could have been anyone. Was not me. I know that.
I didn't know you could just send anonymous emails. What is the
Tim just emailed himself with the subject line anonymous.
Well, it was from anonymous at anonymous. Oh, it was probably from that group anonymous. Remember that?
Probably.
Yeah, they're definitely keyed into this podcast. And they definitely care about what's legal and what's not.
So are we going to record again before Sunday? We are, right?
Yeah, we'll probably have to do one Friday.
Shit. Man, that's going to be tough because these movers are coming Friday.
Oh, shit. We could do it Thursday.
That's pretty
early. I can't Thursday.
All right, we could do it Saturday, which
Saturday might not be good either.
Over here.
Shit, maybe we do it Sunday morning.
Or we can just send in. We can do what we did with the other thing. You can just send in your thoughts on what you think the game's going to be. I can snip it together, and then we'll just do that.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense for us to do our bets now. We don't know all.
There's no lines. There's no nothing.
And I will tell you right now, I'm going Ehlinger,
brother.
I think Ehlinger's going to rush a touchdown. I'll tell you that right now.
I think he's going to throw for 386 yards.
I like that. I like that.
Especially if I get him on my freaking team.
You ain't.
I think we get a pick six.
Oh wait, it says where your waiver order is. I'm number 2 of 8.
Who's
and only
1?
Graham is ahead of me. Fuck. I am about to get a one Sam Ehlinger on our team. On my team.
How do I?
I'm going to tell Graham to.
Tim,
Graham
you're
to
way
get him.
back. You're 6 of 8, and Connor's 8 of 8.
That's bullshit.
Hell yeah! Welcome to
because I'm doing well, I have to suffer.
Welcome to the big league, Sammy Ehlinger.
I should.
By which I mean my team.
Why did I say shit when I
forgot?
Said nothing?
I probably would have thought of it before tomorrow.
What I should have said
was nothing. Mike Birbiglia ass.
Dude, I watched. Speaking of, last week we ranked the top 4 blue collar comedy tour guys.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Bill Engvall's very first appearance on the Johnny Carson show yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And
does it get him up to number 1?
No, God, no. He was doing the "Here's Your Sign" shit on the Johnny Carson show.
What? I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah, it's like that old. That's how old his shit is. It's like he's like, I think we should have a sign for stupid people.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with him.
I agree.
That's the hard part.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
if he ran for
office.
office,
a sign. Their hats that say "Make America Great Again."
Let's go.
I'm just kidding.
Don't say shit like that on the football podcast.
A lot of our listeners are full-blooded Americans.
Yeah, exactly. And there ain't nothing wrong with supporting your country.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with patriotism.
We gotta get listeners to this fucking show, man. We gotta swing both ways.
What kind of middle name is Robinette?
Thank you. Yes. And what about
President
God, dude. I was in Houston. So I said this earlier, but I was in Houston this weekend. This dude came up to me. He yelled out. He just yelled out of nowhere, "Hunter Biden's laptop," and I was like, "Okay." And then I was talking about how sick it would be to party with Hunter Biden, and I was having a nice little time with it. After the show, this guy comes up to me, and he like can't wait to talk to me. He's like, "Dude, how about that Hunter Biden shit I said? That was crazy, right? You should do a whole thing on that." I was like trying to get him away from it. I was like, "Yeah."
Did you get out your notebook and you were like, yeah, good idea?
He truly would not drop it. And I was like, a lot of people have jokes about that. And he was like, no, nobody does. You would be the first and you could change the game. Like he was so, he was so sold on it. He was like, "Dude, you were hilarious. You don't even look like your videos." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Okay, cool, man." But he was like very nice, but he was so hyped on Hunter Biden's laptop jokes.
That's crazy. I think that Hunter Biden would be more fun to party with. Eric Trump reminds me kind of Kendall Roy. From like he's like pathetic and sad and like always trying to suck on his dad's cock a little bit.
Yeah.
Where Hunter Biden kind of reminds me of Roman.
Yeah.
Where he's a piece of shit, but also probably trying to suck his dad's cock a little bit.
Right.
But he's like honest about being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like he's not trying to put himself off as something he's not.
Right.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
Before we get too far away from football, we should look around the league because we didn't look at the scores from last week, right? There were some crazy games.
No, yeah, there were. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are bad. Imagine having Tom Brady as your quarterback.
Yup, and ass.
Like, yeah, Jesus, got to be brutal.
I mean, here's what I think. If Sam Ehlinger in this debut, and I don't even want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say it actually, but let's just say he doesn't have the performance we're hoping for.
How dare
trade for Brady immediately.
Ooh.
Let's get Brady in a Colts uniform. See what he does.
All right,
he's so skinny.
Let's look around.
I say we trade for Kirk Cousins. I think that'd be
that would
probably
be the
worst
Colts. Kirk Cousins looks like he belongs in a Colts uniform for sure. Yeah. He's the most Colts. Next. He's the most likely to be a Colt there is in the league. In fact, like it's hard to. We should just have him like a picture of. I'm gonna frame a picture of Kirk Cousins in a Colts jersey and put it on my wall.
It just feels right.
So my upset prediction of the week was the Lions over the Cowboys. That did not happen.
No.
The Lions turned the ball over 5 times in the second half.
Yes.
They are bad.
Cowboys defense ain't nothing to golf at.
No, it ain't. We had the Packers falling to the Washington Commanders, who the Colts would play. Heineke was 20 for 33, 201 yards for 2 touchdowns. Will that happen next week again? This week against the Colts? Okay, there we go. There's our answer.
No.
I will say this, dude. Besides the Colts game, every team that lost that I wanted to lose, it was great. Like I wanted the Packers to lose. I wanted the Bucks to lose. I didn't really care about the Bucks actually, but
I can't believe
they were favored.
Both New York teams won.
Both New York teams. I bet on both New York teams to win, and they did. I bet on the Seahawks to win, and they did. The
Ravens
Chiefs was very fun. Dolphins game was fun.
The Raiders laid it on the Texans pretty hard.
Yep. The Ravens beat the Browns. I didn't really care about that one, I guess. It's really just the Packers losing, the Pats losing and the Bucks losing, which is pretty fun. I love
Chiefs.
that the Jets beat the Broncos. I love that the Giants beat the Jaguars. This Giants team is very goofy. I like watching them.
The Chiefs thumped the 49ers.
Ooh, Zaddy. I bet on that one too, because I couldn't believe the Chiefs were like, I think it was 1.5 points or something like that they were get
I can
minus.
look real quick. What? No, I don't. What the fuck? I clicked the wrong damn thing, bro. Oh my god.
I'm curious what is going to happen with that 49ers squad. They're definitely not bad, but the Chiefs made them look foolish out there.
The Chiefs looked really good yesterday.
The second half,
Sunday.
The only thing I missed on with that game is Travis Kelce scoring a touchdown, which he should have gotten. It was called back because of double penalties, so he didn't get one. But he had multiple chances. They tried. It was funny at the end of the game when it was like clearly over. They had a backup quarterback in, and they still tried to get Kelce was the only starter out there, and it was because they were trying to give him like a record for. They were trying to add to his 100-yard games because he had like 96 yards. Yeah. But I had like a 9-leg parlay on that one. Everything hit except for Kelce scoring a touchdown. It was a real bummer.
Yeah, it was a 1-point spread over under a 49. The Chiefs almost covered that themselves.
Yep.
Can you even believe it?
The Chiefs, I bet on the Chiefs points too, because I think it was like 25. I think I bet on the Chiefs to score 26 points.
Oh,
and
wow.
they did much more than that.
Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty crazy day. I can't believe the Bucs lost to the Panthers. I can't believe that Leonard Fournette sucks my fucking asshole. It really sucks.
I can. We've seen that coming for a while.
He blew it yesterday. I could have started Travis Etienne instead.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still winning the division. Is Atlanta going to win that division?
That division's worse than the AFC South, I think.
God,
that's crazy. I mean, a losing record is winning the division.
2, 3, and 4 teams. So it says the Bucs are still atop the division, tied with the Falcons.
They beat the Falcons head to head.
Yeah, so that's it. Man, there are some kooky ass NFC West. The Seahawks are leading it 4-3. God, they look good with that Russell Wilson law. That's crazy. Philadelphia Eagles are 6-0. Giants are 6-1. God damn, that NFC East is crazy.
Yeah, they're killing it.
I think there's a weak division though. I mean, I could be wrong, but
you think so? What is the strong division here?
Huh?
What's the South. I mean, obviously
AFC South is a strong.
The AFC East might be the AFC East and the NFC. What's going on in the East, baby? It's something in the water.
The AFC North is not very good. The AFC East is not. I mean, they have. It's like the 3 best teams are the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Eagles. That's it. Everyone else kind of sucks. I think. I think the Giants are not as good as their 5-1 record.
Hey, keep hating on these Giants.
I'm not hating on
they're
them.
out here.
Yeah, that's fuel.
Saquon is begging you. Oh yeah, keep the hate up.
He's got your picture on his locker. He looks at a picture of you and says, "This guy said I sucked."
God, Saquon bought that shirt I wanted to buy at the mall that says "Haters fuel me."
Yeah, I think he's wearing it right now. Listening,
and he ironed your fat face onto it.
Yeah. Good luck.
Damn.
Good luck.
He said, "I had to get a triple XL to fit this head on."
How are you gonna call my man's face fat?
Yeah,
because he was calling his face skinny earlier.
He's looking skinny as hell today. Wait,
when was that? Was I here for that?
Yeah, I said that it's looking skinnier under here.
Yeah.
Nah, that's just your beard getting white.
Whatever, man. Sorry, we can't all have dimples and fucking look like we just woke up in a fucking office. You fucking
we can't all be practicing lawyers.
Yeah.
I wish I could be.
Connor wearing his fucking tan shirt, about to go pick up his damn kids.
Get him, Tim. like, oh,
damn.
I like when the three horsemen turn on each other.
Well, don't call my face fat. It's regular sized. In fact, it looks even more regular than normal today because I have been off sodas and off of beers and White Claws.
My face is a little puffy.
Yeah, you look terrible.
Zero. Thank you. I need to shave. I went to the gym yesterday, but then I went to McDonald's.
My
man.
man.
I ate 3 hot dogs.
I went to Burger King with Sheen today.
You dirty dog.
Burger King?
Yeah,
dude, we got to eat healthy on the road. We got to try.
I got Sheen and I tried the jalapeno poppers they got over there at Burger King.
How are they?
They were fine.
Yeah.
They're better than you'd think they would be. I thought they were going to suck fucking shit, but they were.
I love a good
You ordered them anyway.
Yeah.
Were they cream cheese or cheddar cheese?
Cheddar cheese.
Oh,
nice.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, they're really small too. They're like this big.
Yeah, that sounds kind of good. Yeah, we got to eat healthy on the road because I'm filming this fucking special, or the album or whatever, the next week. I gotta take.
Where are you doing that?
Fort Collins, Colorado, the Comedy Fort.
Mm-hmm.
That will be the 11th and 12th of November, in the year of our Lord.
The year of our Lord.
It's like a special taping, not just an album?
It's both. It's weird because it's like a bunch of material that's already on like Comedy Central and shit, but it's not been recorded for an album ever, and I need to do that. And it's an 800-pound gorilla, and they're doubling up. They're just like, yeah, we'll also film it and put it on YouTube. So it'll all be on YouTube for free. So that'll be cool.
That's tight.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Well, that's it. That's the end of the show.
Yes, come out.
The show has been over. I just talked about going to lunch with Sheen. We got to end this.
That's what they want to hear.
It's hard.
They want to hear
about talking about this fucking
the Hellraiser kid, Jeff Sheen.
Oh my God, Jeff Sheen was saying that he was going to be a Cenobite in the Hellraiser universe on Sunday.
We got to end this fucking show.
And he said his only
thanks for listening to the pod. We'll talk to you soon.
Pull his butt around, and so his butt was in front, and then the rest of him's regular, and that's just how he was gonna look.